My name is Dan Beals with Dan's Holloway, and today we did a 20% price increase. Let's talk about it. All right, so 20% price increase. Why did I do it? I'm still not making enough money, okay? What does that mean, okay? Like, am I making enough money to survive? Yeah, but my business isn't profitable. So like, how am I able to like make more money, okay? Because I need to be able to survive myself on top of the business being able to survive, okay? So I need to constantly be growing things and figuring it out. But I'm super busy, all right? We're getting more and more requests, more and more opportunities. But the thing is like, I feel like I'm selling more and more, okay? So people aren't flinching at my prices. Time to increase, okay? So the way that I did this is I kind of planned it. All right, and the way that I planned it is on Facebook and Google, I have a 20% off for customers to come and use us. I want to test it, one, to see Google and Facebook 20% off. All right. So the way that I'm testing my 20% increase is I'm also offering a 20% off, okay? But instead of just increasing my price just to do a 20%, 20% off, what I'm doing is I'm increasing my price permanently, and I'm doing it with a 20% off to kind of walk my way into it, right? One, is this Facebook and Google ad, is this going to increase my amount of form fills? We're about to find out. I don't know yet, okay? I've never ran an ad, any kind of coupon before. I hate discounts. Fuck them. I hate discounts. Why do we give discounts? Why does like Walmart and all that shit do that? They're just doing it, okay? Let's take a page out of their book. Is it gonna bring me more customers? We're gonna find out, okay? I have no idea if this is actually gonna bring more customers, but I need to make more money. So if I'm gonna give 20% off, okay? Am I going to eat 20%, or am I going to use it as an opportunity to have a price increase, okay? So I'm going to increase prices 20%, okay? And now this is going to be across the board, okay? So I went from a minimum, this is old, red, okay? So minimum was $175, $195, okay? What that means is small item, minimum $175, large item, minimum $195. Now, I had a $30 increase and a $60 increase for additional small items and large items, okay? That's not the right letter. Just so you can have a reference. Small, large, minimum, okay? This is the increase. So what I mean by this, okay, additional sofa, additional $60, okay? So if it's a sofa and a love seat, okay, it would be $195 plus 60 equals $255, right? That was the minimum. Now we are plus 20%, okay? So what does that mean for this, all right? So I went to minimum for small and large. So my minimum for small is $195, and my minimum for large is $215. Is that too much? I don't know. But the thing is, if I don't get pushback, why not, okay? Because I'm increasing all my amount of work. I'm on the verge right now of 3 trucks, okay? And I'm like trying to throttle it back because I'm not ready yet. Like, I'm in the process of trying to hire people, okay? But how do I throttle it back and make it to where I'm making more money? All right, so this is my way of doing that, okay? So now, minimum $195 for a recliner. If you want me to take your end table and that's all you want to take, $195. If you want me to come to your house and take 1 box of pillows, $195. If you want me to come to your house and take a coffee table, $195. Understand? Okay? If you want me to come to your house, take a love seat, $215. If you want me to take just a sofa, $215. If you want a dresser taken away, it is $215. Understand? Okay? There's no breaking that. It might sound like a lot, but if people are willing to pay it, it's not a lot, right? So now went from 30, 60 to now 35, 75. All right. So now if you really did 20%, it would be 36. I just rounded it down to a solid number. Not that big of a deal. 60, I went from, instead of being 72, I rounded up to 75. All right. So that means that if you have a sofa and a love seat, it is now $290 for just a sofa and a love seat. All right. It was $255. Now it is $290. Is it actually 20%? It's not, but it's a 20% increase for my base prices, right? It's a 20% increase for my additional prices. Is it fully 20%? It's not, okay? So what is that? So $50. So we are about $15, $20 off from it being an actual 20% increase, right? So it's not, so if I went 20% off of 255, it'd probably be like $310, somewhere around there. What is that? 25.5 and then 51. Sorry for the bad math. All right, so 51, so it'd be 306 would be actual 20%, okay? So 306, this is what I'm actually charging, okay? It's not too far off, but it's still in a decent range here, okay? Now, what am I looking for from this? Okay, one, are people gonna pay this? We're gonna find out. Two, is this gonna decrease the amount of work that I'm getting? We'll find out. Is this going to deter people from using us? We're gonna find out. All the above, right? So I don't have the exact answers for all this stuff, but like, am I too high on price? Is this too much? You know, is $215 for a sofa? Is that too much money? I don't think so. Why not? And then plus, we can't forget about this, right? Stairs. Each flight plus $10. All right, per flight. All right, but does that just mean that it's only $10 for a sofa, or is it only $10 for a sofa love seat chair? You know, like does it increase $30 for a sofa love seat chair? All right, you gotta think about that kind of stuff. Now, you can just do each item. It's possible, you know, or you know, you can do other things, right? You can make it to 15 for multiple items. You can make it 25. You can just be like, all right, this is 25 for multiple items. You can do all sorts of stuff. As of right now, it's $10 for each flight of stairs. Okay, so it's on the third story. $30. Almost got you there. All right, $30 for 3 flights of stairs, okay? But if it's multiple items, that should probably be more, you know? Charge an extra $100, you know? That's a lot of work, okay? So just always think about this stuff, all right? Because if you're not making enough money, now I'm gonna say this, right? Everybody thinks they're making a lot of money. Oh my gosh, I'm killing it. Are you? Are we? You know, I like to think I'm killing it. But am I killing it? You know, I have a thriving business. Am I killing it? I'm not over here rolling in dough super rich, you know, like I haven't even broke $1 million yet. So how am I rolling in dough? All right. I have to be able to create a business that's going to sustain. I have to create a business that's going to grow. I have to create a business that's not only going to be that, but it's going to be something that people want to work in. right? So all the above matters, okay? Increasing prices matters. If people aren't willing to pay it, sorry, that's just not my job, okay? Now, am I willing to play with this in the beginning? Sure, why not? Can I use it as a way of gaining customers, offering 10% off or even up to 20% off for a client that I want to kind of fight for? Like, I want this job, so why not, be like, here's an extra 10 or 20% just to see if we can get it. I do know this: when it's price, okay? But it doesn't matter, okay? But am I supposed to be inexpensive forever? Am I inexpensive now? Am I too expensive now? Right? Those are all thoughts that we have in our business. But the thing is like, it's all in our head. It's all fear-based, right? Like, I'm still not comfortable with this, but I have to do it, right? I feel like this is a lot of money. But when I sell it, I need to sell it as if it's not a lot of money. I need to sell the value of what it is we do, okay? I would like to be able to offer benefits to my guys. I would like to be able to offer paid time off, sick time, vacation pay. But the thing is, if I'm barely making it now, can I afford doing that without raising prices? So think about this, okay? Like, how is it that I can go from this to this and not lose work? We're gonna find out, okay? So keep up, watch what we do, see how we answer calls, see how we do all this stuff, okay? Every day, I'm always posting all this stuff. I'm trying to share everything we do. You guys have a lot of questions about what it is that we do because we're doing things in a different way. But it's not really that different, all right? I just go to furniture stores. I just go to businesses. Instead of paying for a shit ton of Google ads, which I do, and Facebook ads, I pay for them, but that's not my main thing. It's only like 20% of my business. I don't want like all these paid ads for all this stuff. But at the same time, as I grow, I'm gonna need to increase all the budget, right? But I want to have a sustainable business. So this is my way of doing this, all right? So I am getting busier. I'm gonna offer a 20% discount. But I'm increasing my prices 20%, okay? Now, is it shady to do that kind of stuff? Is it? Like, it's my prices. Like, does it matter? It doesn't affect you. Like, you could get more work off of me now because some customers aren't gonna use me. But the thing is I'm looking for a specific type of clientele that can pay for my service and do it at a higher rate because we offer amazing quality. Okay, we're sending you text messages all above. We're sending you reach outs all over the place. You're getting confirmation messages. We got approaching up on 300 reviews on Google. Check us out. We're obviously providing a great service. So why not pay for us? Keep it out of the trash. Are you gonna pay maybe a little bit less for it just to go in the dump? Pay a little bit more and get it recycled. I'd rather my stuff get used by somebody else than throw it away. And if your only reasoning is that it costs too much to recycle it compared to just throw it away, you didn't really care about recycling it in the first place. All right? So this is what's happening. This is how I am running my business. This is how I'm increasing my prices. This is how I want to do things, right? And the thing is I just increased prices at the beginning of the year. I just did it, okay? So at the beginning of the year, I was like, I think maybe 150, 175, I think it was. But the thing is, it didn't phase nobody. Phased nobody. It just kept on coming in, I increased prices. I increased this. This used to be 25 and 50. Just increase prices. Right? What are you scared of? What are we scared of? All right? Let's just keep on increasing prices. Is it unreasonable to ask for $75 for an additional sofa? I don't think so. Do you want to pick it up? $75. It's not that big of a deal. Just, you have two strapping young guys out there getting all strong and buff, picking up this sofa for you. This is what it is, okay? So welcome to Dan's Haul-Away. This is how we run our business. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear it. What are your prices at? What are your minimums? Do you stick to your pricing or do you adjust? Do you feel bad and then go to an old pricing? Stick to your pricing. Stick to your pricing. Stick to your pricing. I can't say that enough. Stick to your pricing. Consistency, consistency, consistency. All right? Just do it. All right? If you get less customers, you get less customers, but you're getting paid more. Thank you. See ya.